Alright guys, we're still in Utah. You can see the mountains over there. Check that out. Mountains over there, Best Buy, coffee place, and look what we found. Makan. Let's go makan. Definitely still in Utah, right? This is what an Indonesian restaurant looks like in Utah. Let's see what the menu looks like.
What they got?
Look, they got gado.
Oh, they got the great goreng. Nasi goreng Jawa.
When we came in, the host was a little taken aback by my jacket, so I'm not sure if he recognized it or not.
Gojek.
You know Gojek? Terima kasih.
Where do you get this?
Di Indonesia.
Oh ya?
Ya, bisa bahasa Indonesia?
Oh iyalah.
Ya.
Saya dari Surabaya.
Surabaya. Dan bahasa Jawa juga.
Sakit.
Ya. Piye kabare?
Api-api wae. Mind if I take a picture?
Yeah, please. Can I take a picture of you too?
Oh, Gojek. Wow. How do you get it?
We just moved from Jakarta.
Oh.
Dari Surabaya.
Jakarta.
Di mana? Jakarta juga. Menteng.
Apa Lipo Karawaci?
Parawaci, di mana itu?
Lipo Karawaci.
Oh, nggak tahu.
Tangerang.
Oh, Tangerang. Oke, ya. Kami tinggal di Menteng.
Oh di Menteng.
3 tahun, ya, dekat Taman Suropati.
Oh.
Ya.
Wow, nice area.
Ya, kami rindu Indonesia banyak, ya.
Iya, enak di sana.
Yeah. It seems like my jacket is quite the hit. Kami ingin split gado-gado, satu gado-gado. Dan aku ingin mie ayam. We live right near, like kind of near Taman Suropati.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we were thinking, we haven't heard, you know, the song Cikini Ke Gondang Dia?
Yeah.
We haven't heard it yet. We may have ordered too much again. Check this out. Mie ayam, gado-gado, nasi goreng, canai, roti canai, more nasi goreng. Mie goreng. Okay, Jill, let's try this. Gado-gado.
Trying to eat my favorite kind of chips. They've made it like your whole life.
You like tofu? Me too. I haven't seen any tempeh in there.
Around National Day.
I told the owner that I didn't hear the song Cikini Ke Gondang Dia in the restaurant. It's now playing. What's next? Should we ask him for ngopi mase? Well, we didn't do too well. Delicious food, but I think we way over ordered, right? Because we had the gado to share, and then we also got roti canai to share, and then we also got lumpia to share, and then we each got our meals, and we did a pretty good job. But we're going to be taking home some food. We're loading up the to-go boxes. Look at this, they have a little store. You can get, look at that Indomie. Check that out, the Saltair. No motorized vehicles, but you can walk, look. I've spent a lot of time out in this desert out here, all out here, and every once in a while I'd see a mirage and wonder, just like that guy, what's he doing all the way out here? That could be me. Could be just another guy that's hiking all the way out there, but it could be me. But yeah, look at that sand, the soil. It's weird, huh? It's like sand, but it's also crunchy. Crunchy probably because of all the salt that gets deposited on here. But look at that. This is the West Desert of Utah. We're only, I don't know, 30 minutes from Salt Lake City, and already you're in this. Look, there's like nothing. There's nothing for miles and miles and miles, except this mud flat that we're walking on. And if you go further that way, this mud flat starts to get saltier and saltier until it's like just pure white. But we just jumped in the car, drove maybe 30 minutes, and now we're here, where there's nothing. All right, the soil's starting to get a little wetter. Wetter? What was that? A lot of dead birds. Weird. Maybe that's saying don't come here. I wonder why so many dead birds. The dead bird things is a little weird. What is up with that? Hundreds of dead seagulls. Bizarre. Okay, check that out. That is the Salt Lake, the Great Salt Lake. Danau Garam. You can even see a sailboat out there. That's Antelope Island. I'll try to get you guys onto that island at some point in the future, but that's an island full of kerbau. You know, like buffalo, American bison. We call them buffalo, but they're actually bison. But they live on that island along with a bunch of antelope, which are a type of deer kind of ish. So we'll try to get out there, but that's it. That's the Great Salt Lake. Look, you can't even see the mountains all the way off in the distance. That's how huge that lake is. Enormous. There's the guy I thought was a mirage, but it's actually a person. The Wasatch mountain range over there, all the way over there. Ski resorts and stuff on those mountains. The Saltair. And then these mountains that are really close with the giant stack. A little spooky. I don't know what the deal was with all those dead birds over there. Kind of creepy. That kind of says don't go here. But anyway, that's it. That's the Great Salt Lake. Danau Garam Agung. Back that way. This is also Utah. Check this out. This is like about as middle of nowhere as you can get in Utah. You've got nothing but salt flat. There's a highway there. There's mountains beyond. There's that weird tree thing over there, the tree of Utah as it's called. And then just look at this. A sea of salt flats. A sea of salt flats for as far as you can see. And also that way, nothing out there. Just about as middle of nowhere as you can get. Yeah, this is where I was born. Look at this. You're out in the middle of nowhere, about as middle of nowhere as you can get. And check this out. What is that? Like an old whiskey bottle or something? Old alcohol bottle, probably. Just sitting out here. And besides that highway, there's like nothing else out here. Like even this road, look at this, I'm standing in the middle of the road. That road, this road goes on forever. I'm standing in the middle of it. I could probably fall asleep on this road. Nobody would ever know. But over here on this side, you got a train track I think this is an active train track. But yeah, train track. And then beyond it, look at that. Nothing but mud and salt for as far as you can see. See if we can find a way over that berm without getting bit by a rattlesnake. For those of you in Indonesia that don't know what a rattlesnake is, they're snakes, highly poisonous snakes, and their tail has a rattle, like it rattles. So when they shake their tail, it makes a rattling sound, which is a good alert for humans. You hear that and you know, get away. But check that out. Look at that, as far as you can see. You can make some mountains off way out in the distance over there. You can make a mountain off way out in the distance over there. And then that's back. That's not even the Salt Lake City mountains back there. They're beyond. Those mountains are way beyond there. But look at that, nothing but mud and salt. As far as you can see, nothing but mud and salt. Incredible, huh? This is also Utah. Let's do that. Look at that. Nothing out there. Bam. Nothing but desert going on forever. Let's go see what's out there. Another thing about Utah is you're at such elevation up here. You know, you're like almost 5,000 feet above sea level here. So what's that, 1,500 meters or so above sea level? So the air's a little thinner, and I haven't acclimated yet from Jakarta. It's hard to breathe up here. But look at this, sand dunes. Just like Arabia, right? Sand dunes. And look at this, you can see little critters have been out here. And then look, you got all this. Look at that. Mountains way off, mountain way off in the distance. Sand dunes. Look at that pretty sand dune there. Quite pretty, huh? But yeah, look at that. Just sand. Dunes of sand out in the middle of the desert. And little critter tracks. You can see all the little birds and animals that have been walking around up here. Look at these prickly little plants. Those things will dry up and then you step on them and you scream. It's like stepping on a Lego. But yeah, and then look at that sky. Look at that big dune. And then the sky above it. Beautiful blue sky. And then you've got all that mud flat over there and those beautiful mountains in the background. Pretty cool, huh? You'd think you were in Star Wars or something looking at this. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty cool environment, huh? You got this little place back here we can go take a look at, and then you've got these sand dunes. Let's go take a look what's up in here and look at these critters. Animal tracks around here. This is where I was born. Not in these sand dunes.